the promise, and the laughter. Abraham journeyed with his family and all he owned through the dry southern lands. His wife, Sarah, walked beside him, her steps weary but her spirit graceful. They traveled until they reached Gerar, a kingdom ruled by a king named Abimelech. Fearing the people of Gerar might harm him to take his beautiful wife, Abraham told everyone, "She is my sister." When King Abimelech saw Sarah, he believed Abraham and, not knowing the truth, welcomed her into his own royal household. That very night, as Abimelech slept, a great and holy light filled his dream. A powerful voice, the voice of God, echoed in the darkness. "You are as good as dead," the voice boomed, "for the woman you have taken is another man's wife." The next morning, a trembling Abimelech returned Sarah to Abraham. "Why have you done this?" he asked. He gave Abraham gifts of livestock, servants, and silver. Abraham prayed for Abimelech, and God healed the king and his household. And then, the greatest miracle of all, just as God had promised, Sarah, who was old and had never had a child, conceived. She gave birth to a son, and they named him Isaac, which means laughter. Abraham, now 100 years old, held his precious son with tears of joy streaming down his face. "God has brought me laughter," Sarah declared, "and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me." When Isaac was a little older, Abraham held a great feast. But Sarah's joy turned to fear when she saw Ishmael, the son of her servant Hagar, mocking her precious Isaac. "Send that woman and her son away," she demanded of Abraham. With a heavy heart, Abraham sent Hagar and Ishmael into the wilderness. When their water was gone, Hagar placed her son under a bush, unable to watch him perish. She sat a short distance away and wept. Suddenly, an angel of God called from heaven, "Do not be afraid, Hagar. God has heard the boy's cry." Hagar looked up, and there before her was a well of fresh water. She and Ishmael drank, their lives saved. Later, Abimelech came to Abraham, seeing how God blessed him. At a place called Beersheba, they made a covenant of peace. There, Abraham planted a grove and called on the name of the Lord, the everlasting God, his faith alive for all generations.